Hello student, this is Rohit Upadhyay, computer teacher at Mount Litra Z School Jhansi. Student, in this video we'll start discussing the HTML. So let's start. The body element. This is the second and the largest part of our HTML document. The first part of our HTML document, that is the head part, that contains the header information of the HTML document, and the second largest part of the HTML document, that is the body part. Whatever information which is displayed on the web page, it is present inside the body tag. It contains all the content of an HTML document such as text, images, list, tables, hyperlinks, etc. Body tag uses some attributes to clarify itself. So we have to understand each and every attribute of body. There are certain attributes we will learn. Number one, that is the text. Text attribute of body tag we are using to provide the text color. Whatever text we are writing on our web page, we are going to display on our web page. So if we want to give a specific color, so we can use one attribute, text attribute with body tag, and the value of the text attribute, here we can give the hexadecimal code of any color or the color name. Next attribute of body tag, that is BG color, which is used to provide any color for background. It is very common to see web pages with their background color set to white or some other colors. To set your document's background color, you need to add the body element by adding the BG color attribute. So here you can see a syntax or an example to apply how we can apply the background color for any web page. First we have to use the body tag and then space. We have to write down the BG color, that is the attribute of body tag, and the value of the BG color we have to write inside the double quotation mark, where we use any hexadecimal code of any color as well as the color name. So the background color which we have specified inside the double quotation mark, which we apply to the whole web page. Next is text we already discussed how we can apply the text color. So to apply the text color, we have to use the text attribute of body tag and the hexadecimal code of that color, or we can also use the color name inside the double quotation mark, so that color is applied for the text color of that web page. Next, here are three attributes: link, a-link and v-link. These three attributes we are using with body tag. These are the attributes of body tag which we are using to create link, to provide the color of links. First, link attribute, that is initial appearance, means whatever hyperlink present on your web page, first display in which color, that is given to link attribute. By default the hyperlink display in blue color, but if we want to change, so we can change the color of hyperlinks present on our web page. V-link, this attribute of body tag is used to provide the visited link color, means whenever we click any of the link and come back on that page, so the color will be changed, so user can clarify that this link is already visited. And a-link, this is the attribute of the body tag which is used to provide the active link color, means whenever we are going to click on the hyperlink, so it will change color for some time, so user will understand the link is active link and the link is selected. So here we can give the color, we can use the hexadecimal code or the color name inside the double quotation mark for related attributes. Next attribute of body tag, that is the background attribute. If we want to insert an image, if you want to set an image as a background for your web page, so we can use the background attribute of body tag. Here we can use the background, and inside double quotes we have to provide the name with its extension of that image which we going to apply as a background. अगर हम अपने वेब पेज पर कोई बैकग्राउंड पिक्चर लगाना चाहते हैं तो हम लोग बैकग्राउंड एट्रीब्यूट की हेल्प से लगा सकते हैं. So we have to use the background attribute with body tag, provide the address of that image or the picture, and we can apply as an background. Next, once you have created your basic starting document and set your document properties, it is a good idea to save your file. To save a file in Notepad, follow these steps. Locate and click on the menu called File. Select the option under the File menu labeled Save As. In the file name text box, type in the entire name of your file, including the extension name .html. After completing your HTML document, you have to save that file with the file name and extension HTML, and location we have to provide where we want to save the file. Next, after saving the file, if we want to add it and we want to view the file, we can click on the open dialog box, click on the browse button and locate your web document. We have to click on the open button, open menu, and the file will open for us. And wherever we have saved a file, we have to check it out and select the file and then click OK. So the file will open. The web browser will load the same document but with the new revisions. This process is the edit, save and view cycle. Means in this cycle, our web browser will display what we have created with the help of Notepad.